Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
Well, hello, TT.
Hello, Queenie.
Were you looking for something?
No, I was wondering who those black and is that our
That's from our yearbook.
Oh, yeah. Is that Dr.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually was trying to determine, I was going to use artificial intelligence to help us determine which faculty members might be around.
Oh,
to join us for our 50th reunion.
that would be cool.
So I was going to, do some cross-referencing.
Facial recognition from
not facial recognition,
50
but
years ago.
using the actual names under the photos.
Oh, okay.
And cross-referencing
I bet you could
them.
do that, though.
I'm sure someone can somewhere, but
just go, okay, what did this guy look like 50 years ago?
Oh, well, we might be able to do that.
There's that.
Oh, there's a fun activity.
There.
There's a fun activity for our reunion. Oh yeah,
No,
that'll be great.
To find the
Who if they're still with us or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it would actually be, yeah, what does this guy look like 50 years later, right?
dead. I would think a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them probably are.
A lot.
Yeah.
I do think I haven't seen anything about Doc. So
She's a feisty one.
She is a feisty one.
she always had that curl perfect though in her hair.
Yeah, she was like little.
Do you think she put rollers in her hair every night?
Yeah. I do. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because they were some of those curls were real tight and severe, if you recall.
True.
Yeah. There was not a lot of teasing going on, if you know what I mean. It was like, remove them. But she was, playing pinochle with the rest of them. Last I knew, so.
Wow. How old was she when she was our teacher? Because I think of her as being old back then, but she can't have been as old as I don't know.
I'm going to guess was probably in her 40s.
Didn't she seem like an old lady?
Oh, yes. Yes. An old soul. We'll say old soul. Yes.
I thought she was much older.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. Because she did appear as if she were in the 40s.
She did.
In the 1940s.
Absolutely.
Right?
With her little curls
and her attire.
Her navy blue suits.
And her little Peter Pan collars.
Yes. And her loafers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So, but I'm sure she'd be thrilled. Thrilled
to know we're still thinking of her.
Yes.
After all this time.
Well, maybe she'd like to come to a reunion.
Her, you know?
We did. Oh, God, yes. Absolutely. A lot. She and Dolly.
Yeah.
Like, they were fine teachers. They were excellent.
Really good teachers.
Excellent. So, I never complain. No. Never, ever, ever. Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older. So TT, here we are sitting side by side for the last time.
Well,
for a while.
Not the last time.
I know, not the last time, but the last time.
I know. I was pulling in your driveway tonight thinking, I won't be coming to the studio every week anymore.
No.
It's very sad. But also, I am glad to be done with all of the
clean out.
Yeah.
Well, I was there at the abode this morning, and my God, you and your sisters, but primarily you, have done a tremendous job.
Thank you.
With
Thank you.
coordinating and
it's been really
getting that
helpful to me in my, well, it's been helping me
avoid.
Well,
Of course.
avoid the grieving
Busy,
process.
busy,
Yep.
busy,
Can't
busy,
hit a moving
busy,
target.
la-dee-da-dee-da-dee.
Got stuff to do.
Yes. I'm not even thinking about the fact that it's your last time here. I haven't gone there yet.
I know.
At all.
I know.
We haven't talked about it.
Nope.
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 Nope. I don't think now's the time to start.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. No. Big N-O. N-O.
No.
Why don't we... I'm so proud of myself. Let's share what we've consumed.
Oh, okay.
What have we consumed?
We have consumed one of my personal favorites from Ravensview Genetics, Tangerine Cream, a strain-specific bubble hash infused pre-roll.
Yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yes. We have partaken in that. It is a very tasty. And yes, we both enjoy this particular strain.
I actually got a little flavor of citrus.
Citrus, as one would.
Did
with
you?
the tangerine cream.
Yeah.
A little cream. Very tasty. And I would say uplifting. Would you say?
I'd say so. Because we're
uplifted.
We're giggling, even though we both know the reality.
Oh, well, yes. We don't
have to think about that.
No.
Tomorrow is another day.
No. We're not going to think about tomorrow either.
Nope, not going anywhere, don't need a coat. Nope, not going anywhere, don't need a coat. I hear no train, I see no gate. She's not leaving me to relocate. Nope, not going anywhere, don't need a coat. Nope, not going anywhere, don't need a coat. I hear no train, I see no gate. She's not leaving me to relocate. It's denial done in double time. It's denial done in double time. It's denial done in double time.
We went to a meeting of our high school.
That's right.
Reunion committee.
Yes, we did.
We had a lovely time at our classmates' brand new, lovely
Beautiful home. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautifully decorated.
Yes, impeccably designed. Just really a very beautiful space. And just, I love the layout. It was great.
I know.
And we ate great food, and we laughed and laughed and laughed.
It was really fun, and I'm gonna miss seeing those folks.
My God. We're just a bunch of old people sitting around laughing. We did do a little teeny bit of business.
Bit of work.
A little bit.
Did.
A little teeny bit.
Yeah.
We have some work to do tomorrow.
Right.
We'll reveal next week what we did, but
yes.
maybe,
Do we have a time for that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Probably after the twinlets go to sleep.
Okay.
But yes, it was a lovely, lovely time. Just really, we were out late. We were out late, and then if you recall,
overnight
Susan, our friend and comrade in arms, Susan stayed over because she had to take care of her twin grandsons immediately the next day. At 7:30, she had to be on deck. So no sense driving 45 minutes away.
Right. When you live around the corner.
I live around the corner.
Yep.
Yeah. So we did stay up too, chattering a bit. So I was up later than I normally am, but I guess it was a little preamble for the Cape. Oh, and we've been told in no uncertain terms that basically we eat like shit on the Cape. Apparently.
I think there was an objection not so much to the food itself, but to
The lack thereof.
our cavalier attitude toward
Yes.
what we're going to be doing for the next meal.
That's true. Well, plus I didn't have a whole lot of foodstuffs. It was just me for 5 days. What do you want me to do?
You had a whole lot of snackage, though.
I had a hell of a lot of snacks. But what am I going to, I'm not preparing gourmet meals while I'm sitting there
please.
by
You're
myself.
on vacation.
I was having a great time.
We had a wonderful time.
Ate at your place a couple times. I mean, come on. I went across the street, got a nice lobster roll. What's wrong with just winging it?
Nothing.
Oh, it didn't, I guess.
Apparently, we're going to have
structured meal times.
a menu.
A menu, yes, and structured meal times. None of this.
I don't know. Let's see. What do we got in our fridge?
None of this other shit. Okay, well, we'll see.
All right.
I mean, I've been put on notice, so.
She said, well, we're going down the beach because Tina made quiche. And you thought, what the heck? Nobody knows what they're doing here.
Come on, we're going to go down the beach. Well, that's the way we roll. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's the way we float is more like it. I'm getting so excited. I can't wait. I think I've been dreaming about it. I think I've been dreaming about floating. Or
nice.
either that or I have to pee. I don't know. It could be either one, but I don't know.
Or you're entering the next dimension.
Yeah, any of the above are possible. That's for sure.
No kings, no way. We're the heirs of the breakaway. Boots not polished, flags not frayed. This is how the funk gets played. No kings, no crown. Just lights and beats and getting down. Declare it loud, come dance and say, happy freaking No King's Day. No King's Day.
We also did something very exciting. So let's see, our get together with our classmates, our old classmates, was on Wednesday. And then Saturday, June 14th, Flag Day.
Flag Day and the 250th birthday.
Oh, the 250th birthday of the United States Army. And No King's Day.
No King's Day.
No King's Day. And we participated in No King's Day.
Yes, we did. Oh, it was fun. It was really fun. We made our little signs.
We did.
And we stood in line and we chanted and we waved our signs. And we had a couple of just lovely encounters with other people.
Absolutely, yes.
We're cracking up at some of the signs. It was really such a joyful day.
It was joyful. I would say that.
Yeah. It was there
Powerful.
there was no rancor. There was no.
It was a buoyant. I think people felt buoyed by seeing other people who felt the same way they did.
Exactly.
So you realized you weren't alone.
Yes.
So I think there was that sense of, oh my God, look at all. And then as you recognize that there were more and more people showing up, and the people going by were beeping their horns in support, and that got very raucous at times. It just fed the energy. It was
great.
Positive energy.
It was so positive. It was, yeah.
And
I was, you know what? I left there feeling a sense of hope that I have not felt in a very long time.
Oh, me too. It was very energizing to see so many different people from every age group, everything,
and whole families, parents and their
seniors.
Kids. I mean, a
lot of seniors. Well, we were basically in front of a big senior housing.
Oh, that's right,
the apartment back there, and so that's where the Senior Citizen Center is for the largest town in upstate New York. And I believe they were well represented.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So,
Very creative.
and I saw my residents at Shaker Point. They had their own little
They had their
unbroken line right in front of Shaker Point. About 100 of them. Yeah,
Good for
go
them.
people.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the residents
That's
organized that
amazing.
themselves. So
Good for them.
yeah, really. So it was a hopeful day, and it was
It was
nice to see the flag in positive terms. See so many people being proud of the flag, being able to be proud of the flag.
Right.
So, and we were there for the full 2 hours. It was great.
It was wonderful.
But it was inspiring. And people are funny. Oh my God, some of the signs.
Oh, they were very funny, some of them.
I like the
And
one.
very poignant, some of them.
The Turd Reich. The various variations of that. Yeah. We don't want no Turd Reich.
And I like the one about the only throne.
Oh, with the toilet.
Yeah, with the toilet.
I saw one that said, if Melania doesn't have to live with him, why do we? Well, things like that, so people really, really, so, you see things like that. And then there was, there were people there just protesting any number of his policies.
Right.
I mean,
there are so many of them.
And June being Pride Month, there was a fair contingency of gay and queer folk. And there was one particular person on rollerblades with a huge Pride flag.
Yes.
Just zipping up the median, like
On his, his rollerblades.
Yeah. It was, and he, big, huge cheers as he was going down Wolf Road. So
Not so many cheers for the guy on the motorcycle.
no, not too many cheers for the other flags, the Trump flags. But at least we didn't see any stars and bars. That's a plus.
Right.
Where we were. So, and apparently we weren't at the end in the part of Wolf Road, I guess down closer to Central Avenue. That huge intersection was just like 6 people deep.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I think it thinned out as you went north.
Yes, but hey, it did appear that there were protesters all the way up. So
That's
and I don't know how long Wolf Road is.
Yeah, we were kind of at the upper.
We were in the mid
Like
upper.
maybe, but like 2/3 of the way up or something.
Maybe. Yeah. So if you're from the area, we were across from where Denny's was.
Was.
So yeah. So, and the weather cooperated. So we were very fortunate.
Yeah,
it was comfortable.
Yeah, it was comfortable.
A little
it was
sticky.
Fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was muggy, but that's okay. It was great.
I'm glad we did it.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I would just, it was, I did not feel threatened at all.
Not at all.
And the Colony Police did a wonderful job of patrolling, and they had officers on bikes.
Right.
And they were riding up and down.
I thank them for
they
keeping
stopped
us safe
with traffic and
instead of it feeling like they were there to hurt us, it felt like they were there to protect us.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, I felt that there was going to be no funny business.
Right.
Oh my God, I just sound like an old woman.
No funny business from you.
Oh, well, speaking of feeling like an old woman, then we went to a graduation party for my nephew's son.
Nephew's son.
So,
ooh,
Peggy's David graduated from high school.
Oh,
Unbelievable. I blink and they were just getting married on the Jersey Shore.
wow. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, we are.
And we were the old people at the point being we were under a canopy because it was threatening rain. But we were the old people sitting around the tables while the youngins were
Out
milling
having fun.
about. Yeah. Yeah. There was a definite delineation of
It's weird when you realize that. Because we just kind of bop along, blah, 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 whatever.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, when you're faced with
every day.
oh, I am the old person now.
Oh,
to go, this is how they see me, in your mind's
that
eye.
too.
Yeah.
That too. too. It's like, oh my God.
I see people our age and I think, oh, look at that nice older couple. Something, right.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't know. I really think it happened fairly suddenly. Like maybe 65 is the magic line. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
Well, everything seemed to shift.
A lot of things shifted. That's
Well,
for
yeah,
sure.
but boy, just experientially,
Yeah.
there's just it's night and day.
Well, I think now that my mom's gone too, it's like
Oh, you're the
I'm
only person.
the next
Yeah, it's all you.
in line.
Oh, you do realize you're the matriarch now.
Well, we'll see.
Not well. There's no well.
No, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Are you hurt?
Oh, my back's a little sore.
Oh my goodness, I saw you grimacing.
Grimace. Yes, just a little.
You're not as young as you once were.
Oh, that is so obvious.
Although
to
the
me.
three of us loaded that damn truck pretty damn quickly.
Yes, we did. We went fast.
Don't need any men. We don't need no
We
men.
don't need
Oh my
no
God,
men.
didn't we get in trouble
We
for that
got-
before?
Oh boy, that was not good.
Oh my goodness. We don't need no men. Ugh. Okay.
Wait, there's a backstory. Wait, honey, wait.
Time out. Time out.
What's the latest but buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows. What's the latest but buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows.
So, TT, do you have a story for us this week?
I do, Queenie. And actually I have two stories
Ooh.
that I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth from one to the other. But they're both about the fact that seniors are imbibing and enjoying recreational cannabis
Really?
much more than they used to. So Axios published an article saying that older Americans are increasing their use of marijuana to a point where some geriatricians are warning about weed's attendant health risks. Seriously. But
A little late to the party, aren't we?
I know, right? But among those 65 and older, use surged nearly 46%.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God.
From 2021 to 2023, according to research in JAMA Internal Medicine.
Holy.
I know.
Do you think people were just like thanking the Lord that they survived COVID and
Maybe.
Trump? I don't know.
I don't
and
know.
then, tried to pre-medicate. Oh, wow.
But they found out that 7% of adults 65 and older said they'd used cannabis in the past month in 2023.
Well, I think the torch has been passed. I think Generation Jones is showing up.
Yep. It's all good.
It's all good.
So, and then there's another article.
Another? There's another one.
Another butter sandwich. That says cannabis use among U.S. seniors has surged 46% in just 2 years.
Wow.
So,
Wowza.
yep.
I think it's all because of our podcast.
And it says usage also rose more steeply in states with legalized medical marijuana and among seniors with chronic health conditions.
Well, because the seniors who are getting high are doing it under the auspices of
Right.
arthritis and insomnia
Mm-hmm.
and
Which are medical.
that's fine.
things.
Yes, feeling blue. Yes, all legit. All legit.
You want to hear something really interesting?
Sure.
Okay, so their findings also show that the profile of those who use cannabis has changed in recent years. So, with pronounced increases in use by older adults who are college educated, married, female, and have higher incomes. Who does that sound like?
I don't know. Could sound like our demographic, maybe.
Our study shows that cannabis use among older adults continues to increase, although there have been major shifts in use, according to the demographic and socioeconomic factors. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. We could have told you this, folks. This is what we've been reporting on. Anybody we've spoken to has been, oh, yeah, I've been smoking.
Exactly. We're like, what?
Where have we been? I guess we were, just too law-abiding.
Well, here's one more little fact that will not be a surprise to you. Cannabis use grew more among those living in states where medical marijuana is legal versus states where it is not.
Yes, there is no surprise there.
No surprise.
No big surprise at all. So, well, thank you, TT, for that wise information.
Well, and we're part of a growing trend.
I think we are. I think we're going to claim some credit for some of those.
I think so.
Some of those figures.
We're hoping we are breaking down some barriers.
Well, yes,
and
of course.
Stereotypes and stigmata.
Smegma. Stigmata. Ooh, didn't we have a character named
Stigmata?
Stigmata? I don't remember Stigmata Scarlet. I don't remember. Oh dear. Well, I don't. That's for another time.
Medulla oblongata.
Well, I remember medulla oblongata. Yes. Hello, my name is medulla oblongata.
Are you a cannabis know-all? Or a total poser? Find out with Queenie and TT's High Cues.
Okay, TT, are you ready to play our new game, Queenie and TT's High Cues?
High Cues.
High Cues, get it? Not haikus. High Cues. Because I know you are a fan of the haikus. I have never ventured.
575.
So
easy.
Well, says you. As a quick refresher, 3 items, one of which is a true or false, one of which is a multiple choice, and one of which is either a fact or a myth. It is up to TT to determine the essence of the above.
The essence.
The essence. So, TT, are you ready to play?
I would just love to play.
She would love to play. You're not looking, are you?
Jesus.
Just a little.
Just snatching your
Just a little paranoid. Don't even look my way. Okay. Okay. Cannabis seeds were carried aboard Lewis and Clark's expedition to test as a food source. Pull yourself together.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
is that true or false?
Lewis and Clark, cannabis.
Were carried aboard their expedition to test as a food source.
I think that's false.
TT has declared falsity.
I have. I think
Nodded to me. Okay. And I nodded back. Okay.
Would you like to hear my reasoning?
Sure. Yes, of course.
Because I think they would have known at that point the effects of cannabis. Somebody would have gone, wonder what would happen if we smoked this weed. And so I don't think that they would be looking at it as a food source.
Well, that's a very legitimate rationale.
Oh, well, thank you.
Too bad it's not true.
Oh, Damn.
Well, it is true that they did bring cannabis seeds
Yeah.
with them to test as a food source.
They did.
God only knows.
What-
They
what
probably
kind of
told
food?
someone,
They
"Hey,
just said that.
it'd be really great to try and see how this crop
Or
goes."
else they got caught with it. And they said, wait a minute. No, this is very serious scientific.
Right, food. We're going to see if anybody could eat it. Yeah. So that was indeed true.
All right.
Wow. See, you learn something new every day. Okay, next is the multiple choice questions.
All right. I cannot see what
Yes,
you're...
but now it's on the back, and you can read the back. And oh my God,
Lord.
you know how you get.
Are you calling me a cheater?
No, you're just very competitive.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
things.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Which famous author was known to be a proponent of cannabis and wrote about it extensively? A. Edgar Allan Poe. B. William S. Burroughs. C. Jane Austen.
I'm going to guess, because I have no idea, B.
You are guessing B. William S. Burroughs, and
Yes.
that's a guess. There's no.
I thought Poe did other kind of drugs. I thought he like smoked opium or something. I didn't know it was cannabis, but maybe it was a gateway drug for him.
You know what happens.
I know. You end up with a needle in your arm.
End up with a needle in your arm. You are correct. It is William S. Burroughs. And you are also correct that Edgar Allan Poe was a big morphine.
Oh,
I think he
morphine.
was
Okay.
into, or something along those lines, or Dilaudid. Something, really nasty. So, laudanum. I think maybe, you know what? I think it might have been laudanum.
Yep.
You said that. I get those mixed up. Laudanum
I only know about laudanum
Lauded,
from
Dilaudinum.
watching
Fargo, or
Deadwood.
Deadwood.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Such a good show.
Is that the same woman that's on, is that the same actress that's on the show that's in Troy? Gilded Age?
Oh, I don't know.
Carrie?
I never watched that.
Oh. Ooh. No. I'll have to check. Okay. I just ran the whole gamut on that one. Okay, the next one is myth or fact.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Flipping the page here. Don't look.
I'm not looking. I've got my squeezy ball.
Stop it. Okay. THC will show up on a drug test 30 seconds after you inhale it. Myth or fact?
Myth.
You are correct. That is a myth. Myth. So don't even start with me.
Mister.
Mister. Myth or mister. It's not true. It's not true.
No.
Well, congratulations. Two
Thank
out of
you.
3 ain't bad, as they say.
Yeah, I'm pleased.
Was that meatloaf?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Well,
I want you, I love you. Ain't no way I'm ever going to need you. So don't be sad, because 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
wow. There you go.
I want you.
Was that an anthem with you, with one of your many dudes?
Paramore?
Your escorts.
No, I don't know why I know that.
Oh, why not?
If you have a query, my dearie, that can't be answered by Siri, turn to Mary Jane in your time of need. She's got all the answers about weed. Whoa, weed.
Okay, now we're ready for Mary Jane's question. Now, if you recall, last week Mary Jane helped us out with space buds. Right? That's what they were, space buds. Space buds?
No, they were
Space rocks.
moon rocks.
Moon rocks. Okay, they weren't space buds.
Space buds.
Okay, so they're moon rocks. I'm keeping space buds. Don't go there.
All right. Oh, wow.
Yes, it was moon rocks. But we did have a question. TT and I did have a question, if you recall. What's the difference between moon rocks and hash?
And hash.
Because we have enjoyed hash.
We've enjoyed hash
Infused things.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
We've never actually done hash.
No, we haven't.
The icky,
But we're
sticky
gonna
stuff.
We're gonna try.
Yeah, we should.
Well, maybe the next time you deign to come see me.
Oh my God. Okay. Didn't expect it to come out in this way. You sound like my sister.
So Mary Jane, you can ask Mary Jane, and then we'll see what she says.
Okay.
Go ahead, ask her. You can't remember what you got to ask her, can you? See, I'll
I
ask
do
her.
remember.
Okay.
Mary Jane, dear friend, what is the difference between moon rocks and hash?
You really pulled that out of your ass.
Yes, I did.
I give you a lot of credit.
So you're standing at the dispensary. You spot something called moon rocks, and you're thinking, wait a minute, is this just a fancy name for hash, or are we in a whole new galaxy? Great question. And no, moon rocks are not the same thing as hash, but they're both strong, beloved classics with very different vibes. Let me break it down for you like we're chatting over a joint and a cup of chamomile. Moon rocks are like the lasagna of cannabis, layer after layer of goodness. Here's what's going on. They start with a regular bud of flower. That bud gets soaked in cannabis oil. Then it's rolled in keef, which is the potent, powdery crystal coating from the plant. The result? A sticky, dense little nug that's basically bursting with THC. We're talking potency levels around 50% or higher. It's a clear your calendar and find your coziest blanket kind of smoke. Moon rocks are best smoked in a bowl or pipe. Don't try to roll them up. You'll end up with a gummy mess and a very bad attitude. Now, hash, or hashish if you're feeling elegant, is a bit more refined. It's been around for centuries. This is the cannabis your great-aunt from Marrakesh may have smoked while quoting poetry. Hash is made by gathering the sticky resin from the cannabis plant, the trichomes, and pressing it into a solid form. Sometimes it's soft and crumbly. Other times it's dense and waxy. You can smoke it on its own or sprinkle it over flour to give your bowl a little boost. It's strong, sure, but the high tends to be more mellow and meditative. Think jazz and incense, not Netflix and face melting. So, what's the real difference? Here's the vibe. Moon rocks are a flower concentrate keef triple threat. Intense, couch locky, and great if you're looking to be horizontal for a while. Hash is a pure concentrate. Smooth, earthy, and a bit more balanced. It won't launch you into orbit, but it will take the edge off beautifully. One is like taking a rocket ship, the other's more of a magic carpet ride. Both fabulous, but they serve very different moods. So, if you're feeling adventurous and want to test your tolerance, give moon rocks a go, but take it slow. If you're more in the mood for a nostalgic, relaxed high with a little mystery and a lot of charm, hash might be your new best friend. And if you're ever offered hash-dipped moon rocks, call me. I'm coming over.
That's pretty funny.
That's great.
Good.
That was a great, I loved the image she painted, and that this will stick with me of hash being a magic carpet ride.
Yes.
And moon rocks being a rocket ship.
Right. A more potent, more immediate, I guess, and intense.
More energized, maybe.
Yeah.
And the Magic Carpet Ride to me sounds more
inviting,
mellow. You know, just
Yeah, I don't need to feel like I'm bouncing off,
Right.
or just can't move. That doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
Not at all. I'd rather, laugh my ass off or just mellow out and just listen to some music. Yeah. So, all right. Well, all kidding aside, next time you're here, we'll do some hash in our
good.
bong.
Okay.
And then we could do a first-hand report. I don't know. I suppose at some point
do it.
I think we can use the bong.
Okay.
And
no, I mean if we can do the podcast.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe if we're challenged, maybe one day we'll try moon rocks. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I think we should.
Oh, okay. So TT thinks we should. All right. Well, if TT's
or maybe
game,
hash.
Well, we'll definitely do hash.
Okay.
Oh yeah. TT's got some challenges ahead.
Yes.
She's going to cocoon herself for several days, rightly so.
Yes.
And lick her wounds. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then come out of her cocoon like a butterfly.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
An ascendant butterfly. Spread your wings.
I'm more like the little husk that's left behind.
Or maybe you'll be a moth. Someone's got to be a moth, don't they?
A meal moth.
A meal moth.
Hated by everyone.
Hated by
You're
everyone.
a very bad girl.
You
are a meal moth.
I love pancakes. Oatmeal. Meal moths, yeah, they are hideous.
And they're just so hard to get rid of.
They really are.
I bought these things last year for
Yep.
a little trap.
The traps, they stick to them.
They
They're pheromones. They're horny little things. It's like, oh my God.
they work really well.
They do. Yeah, so if that's the little,
What's it?
that's a hint.
Professor Myers.
Oh, there are a couple brands,
There's a
but
couple
yeah,
brands,
and they're
okay.
non-toxic, but they do attract these little buggers.
Yep.
And
I was shocked the first time I looked inside it.
You're
I was
like,
like, whoa!
where were they living? You don't want to know.
No.
You really don't. So, well, that reminds me of the time Dan. This is a long time ago before my mother. Well, maybe that was the first sign. Dan went to make soup. It was like Mrs. Grass's.
Oh yeah.
Chicken noodles. And my sister was there, and he heated it up, and she's like, "Oh my God, what's in there?" And she looked closer, full of weevils. So we just laughed. We said, "Oh, this is chicken weevil soup."
Wow.
Yeah, you know how some of those things. Well, he would have eaten it anyway. I mean, he doesn't look at any expiration dates. I mean, ugh. Everybody have a lovely week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
She turned 83 with a gummy in hand. Left her walker to sway with a jazz band. Chronic pain and nightly strife. Now he's with edibles and a brand new life. Hypertension's been demoted. Diabetes is tolerable. The aches of age softened by something once whispered. She reads labels in
cursive script, knows her terpenes and doesn't skip, naps at 10, bowls at 4, and vapes discreetly behind the door. They call us users, but we call it grace. Cannabis keeping pace with age. We're the bloomers, late and loud, still getting lifted, still damn proud.